I am blind, been blind for a long time. I'm Kyle Nimis. Um, I turned 63 this year, and the reason why that's significant is I will be walking 63 miles for a year for every mile to raise money for a fantastic organization, Soul Care for Souls slash Good in the Hood. I start in Wisconsin, in Hudson, Wisconsin, not Hudson Bay, but Hudson, Wisconsin, on Main Street. Whole string of restaurants. And you're at about the lowest elevation possible on the walk. Then at the very beginning, you're going straight up this hill after you get off the bridge into the Minnesota side. You're just going up, 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 and up, 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 and up, up, up. Then you are winding around into St. Paul, first to the east side, coming into downtown. Then you got to go along the freeway, Shepherd Bridge, going across the river, the Minnesota River. And it's a nice path. They've done some wonderful work. And then you're going down Highway 13 for a long time. And you're passing to Mendota, parts of Mendota Heights, Eagan, Burnsville, Savage, all the way to New Prague. And it's constant up and down roads. And sometimes your side of your road is only less than 12 inches. And there were times that to avoid the cars, I would just go off in the pastures, and I had an interesting adventure with a cow eating my French fries. And I didn't know about it until the bag was just completely chewed off. I had friends for a second. So it all worked out well, but there were some interesting moments on that walk. I'll be repeating that route, but I'll add another mile to it. And to honor the servicemen this year, there's like 22 stations in New Prague where they represent certain, like Vietnam, First World War III Memorial Center. I'm going to do 30 push-ups representing the 30 stages of the military service at each station. So it's going to be almost 700 push-ups at the very end. If I have a good day, I could break 14 hours. If I have a bad day, it could be 24 hours. I've been ranging about a slight bit above 4 miles an hour. Last year was 4.015. And the fastest I've ever gone was 4.2 miles per hour. So it's slightly under 15 minutes per mile. Now, some people would consider that a run. Once my legs go, they go. And it usually takes, by the time my legs are in full stride, I'm just crossed the Hudson Bridge. So I'm that diesel engine that just takes about 3 miles to get going. But I got 60 more to go, so I don't have to worry about that. The hardest part of the walk now is the weather can change. You can go from fairly brisk weather at times that I've gone through, then suddenly it gets really hot. Then you have monsoon rain. I've had windstorms. I've had hailstorms. And then because of my lack of knowledge at times, I was walking over a dam and found out there was a beaver there, and basically my backpack, my jacket, and my umbrella, my wife's umbrella, not mine, got shredded. So I had many fun adventures also on this walk, and there were some really supportive people too, so the walk also gains people. But when you're in the middle of the night, that's the hardest part, because you're by yourself and it's deathly quiet. And so that's the hardest part, is the middle of the night. But I have to do it at that time, just because if it gets really hot, I do not want to be in the middle of that walk and still have 12 miles to go after walking over 40. If you want to join me on the walk, I will slow my pace down for a while, but I will not do it forever. Otherwise, be prepared to walk 4 miles an hour. And if you really want to know what the concept of that is, that's less than 3.5 minutes a lap on a track. And then I'm also carrying a 60-pound backpack, which I'll show you the contents of it on top of that. That 60 pound goes down to about 50 pounds after I eaten all the stuff and drank all the Gatorade and all that. I have a first aid kit in there. I have extra clothes. Because when it rains and your socks get wet, you are useless if your feet are wet. So you make it a point to dry them off and put fresh socks on. I also have extra shoes. I have a story about that one day I'll tell you. So yeah, you have to be prepared. The Boy Scout motto, be prepared. And so again, it's a snippet of all my abilities was put into this walk throughout the years. And then I let other people know I'm doing this walk, like you guys. So you will be getting a constant update. I would like to say that the donations that would come, the people made aware of what Good in the Hood is all about and what Soul Care for Souls does, and the testimony I gave that other people have enjoyed the same services. And I gotta admit, it's gotta probably be in the thousands. Thank you very much for all those who volunteered, those who donated, those who inquired, those who passed on the information, because a lot of the very people who I sat next to, I also gained a wealth of knowledge and was able to be there when they needed someone to talk to at times. So everybody gained by just being around each other. So it's not just Kathy, it's not just the people who I'm talking to now, but it was a whole giant community that somehow everybody's interlinked. It's kind of like fishing line when it's tangled. You can't break it apart now.